Hello all, Seriously is here, back for some more No Man's Sky 2026. We're still on Breach Expedition because why leave it when we're not done with it yet. I already have a couple of these guys saved up from the second star system we went to. I've just loaded back into the game at a Echo base camp that I've already unlocked. I looked at the multi-tool, and if you reload on this planet, it turns into the leaf blower, but it's just a C class here. So, bleh. But somebody was kind enough to put a base here, and we can teleport to it, but not from it. I've put a base computer just over the hill, so I can find this place again. And we're going to go find some more interceptors. I believe I have 3 of them already, plus that exotic. So we have an Explorer, we have our Corvette, we have an exotic, we have 1, 2, and the one that we have equipped, 3 right there. 2 A classes and a C class already. Let's see what we can find by using this thing to search for them. We might need to go farm some radiant shards, but it's okay. We got advanced mining beam. They're all over the planet. Fortunately, I have been picking up a lot of mirrors, so we should have inverted mirrors, not out the wazoo, but we can get 5 more ships by mirror. We can get 1 more ship by shards, so let's see if we can pick up some shards while we're out and about. Oot and a boot, as some people pretend we say. I'm happy to have one of these things to do this in. It's a lot faster. We can land quickly. I can switch to the next ship if I run out of launch fuel. It's just the pugnium that we're getting from this planet anyway for the launch fuel if we need to use it. Doing this mission, as you'll see, will get us some pugnium no matter what we do. As soon as we get to the ship to clear it and start the mission, we have to gain pugnium. We can destroy the pugnium, but it's launch fuel for interceptors, so just keep it. It stacks up to 9,999 in normal mode, so why not keep it? Something I don't think I've checked yet is the animal status here. So I'm going to hop over to this cave. Check the discoveries. 4 out of 5. Rare underground, always active. So we're going to keep an eye out for that too. Red dots in places that are cut into the ground a little bit. I see a cave, but I don't see any red dots down there, so nothing worth searching for, unfortunately. Oh well. Let's check this ship out. That's what we're here for. And behind the ship, you can get inverted mirrors sometimes. Nah, I don't need runaway mold. I'm just going to back out of that. This is a B class, first B class, that's fine, doesn't matter. Here's our pugnium I was talking about. And if you have 3 radiant shards and an inverted mirror in your inventory, then you can activate this. And if you don't, the mission log will tell you to go get those things. It'll say in the bottom right corner, that's what you got to do. It won't say it for very long, but it will say it. Alright, I saw something just over the hill as it was pointing us that I want to grab. I'm pretty sure it was not just these tiny Atlantidiums. There it is. Too far away, huh? Okay. We could use a better jetpack. Go. So now we can do 2 more in a row without having to farm any more at all. Well, 1 more after this one. And this is what the ship here will look like. Yellow with what they call the Elvis top, apparently. I guess I can see like a sort of flock of seagulls haircut or something, but There was a radiant shard there. There was 3 radiant shards. Ah, it's tempting. It's tempting. There could be some beside the ship, though. Let's keep going. How far away is this thing? Is this on the other side of the planet? No, just 12 seconds. Okay. This isn't the ship. We were at the ship. This is the Monolith. And I've been learning extra words here on the expedition, which will get us even more bonuses. And we're at a cave depression like this. Search for some red dots. No? Nothing? Okay. Head up here, talk to this, give it that brain we activated, and we'll get an activated one or a returned one back from it, and we're done. We can head back to the ship. I'm also now looking for radiant shards on the visor because they show up as blue dots. Yeah, like that. 500 too far away, 500 too far away. If there was one just over the crest of the hill, we would absorb it. Back down we go. Back down we go to claim that B class. What do we have over there? Oh, another Echo base camp right beside this thing. You know what's annoying? Okay, I'm gonna land here and see if it's just that we don't have the recipe or not. There's also some crystals. Oh, we're out of juice. Okay. Grab a couple shards. Sorry, buddy. They actually do care. They act like regular sentinels. Anyway, there is no other player base here, which is great. So let's try build. No, I don't have the beacon, which is very annoying. I could build another base computer here then. I'm going to. Because the more of these we mark, the more interceptors we can find. Eventually, that other base computer I have is going to send us to the same empty sites over and over again. Because we've already claimed as many interceptors as we can get from there. So I'll just claim this. I'm not going to upload it. I'm not going to put... I don't have anything to build during the expedition. I don't have base computer parts, teleporter, etc. But I can name it number 2. Okay, there we go. And we could unlock this and take a peek. Maybe it's an S-class terminal. Having it unlocked will help us find stuff later anyway. I don't know, 15, 5, and 11. Chime, chime, chime. Okay, deactivate the multitool seal. Thank you. C-class, never mind. But we have a base computer here. There's wheelbarrows, which might have suit slots and storage augmentations. Definitely worth trying. There's a suit slot, too. That's why we got shields. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Viscous fluids we don't want. That's just hogging up inventory space. What's this? Just, ooh, I'll take that. Suspicious back in arms is nice. We need that brain back at the ship. Let's get over there. Oh, there was more radiant shards. Whoops. Anyway, aside from that distraction, this is how we do it. Talk to the ship, and here we have to pay those things I was talking about. But it's just free. Totally free. Claimed ship totally works as is. We're not going to hop in that one because there's not much point. So now what we're going to do is head back to our other base computer. I don't know what I accidentally marked over there. Oh, navigation. That's weird. But my other base is over there. Go northish because there's somebody's base at that one, so I had to put my base computer a bit south. So when we land, we got to be pointed north. And head that direction, we should see the camp just over the hill. Alright, we are sort of headed north if we go that way. There's the camp. No, that's a... There we go. There's the camp. So this is where we started. We just head back over here and do the same thing that I did last time, which is number 2. Locate dissonance spikes. And it'll find us a fresh interceptor to go loot. I've already looted 4 now. 2 of them were at player bases marked directly at the interceptor, so I didn't need to use an Echo base camp, and that's our second one from an Echo base camp. This will be our third. People generally only mark A or S class finds. They don't tend to mark all of these C and B class ones that we've been getting here from these Echo base camps, but that's okay. The more the merrier, and when we run out of slots, we'll go scrapping them. Because the end of the expedition bonuses, oh, whoops, they don't care if you still have the ships, they only care how many ships you acquired. Whether you paid for them or found them scrapped, crashed and repaired them, or found interceptors, no matter how you got them, it's all the ships that you got during the expedition. And we want the money from these things. So I guess what I'm going to do is we're not going to exit the expedition today. Expedition will probably be over by the time these air. I'm just realizing now how many of these there are. This is like episode 8. C-class. Whoop-de-doo. Let's see what's behind it. More pugnium. I'll take it. Ship we will take. Looking for that underground creature and radiant shards that are, yeah, close. Don't see any red dots, but I'm hearing like a T-Rex. I really don't think there's an underground T-Rex. That'd be fun. Ouch. It's just Atlantidium, but it's a good chunk, so I may as well grab it. Plenty of shards around here, and I will need 3 more to get another ship, so I am going to spend a little bit of time doing that, and then we'll show you what I'm going to do. Between episodes, I'm going to keep doing this on and off. And we'll come back to end the expedition. Oh, darn. I need this. Where'd that thing go? I should have marked it. There it is. Ow. We're gonna need some fuel too. There we go. Oh, you don't like that, huh? Oh, I'm out of fuel. I should have thought of that, but what I can do is call in a different one of those, like that one. Okay, so where are we headed again? Ooh, that's really low damage. We're really on the cusp of being able to hit this. But I really want it. It's our next interceptor. There we go. Okay, so we have a signal to go to. Wait, that's a Sentinel salvage site. Did we already get the brain? We never activated the brain. That's what we didn't do. There we go. Monolith, our last one. For today. For today's video, at least. I'm going to do more of these because I'd love to get tons and tons and tons of money. Come on, Compass. You can do better than that. There we go. Oh, no, we can't do better than that. Alright, Highline Brain. Present the brain. Grab the brain. Thank you. Go back to our ship. Try not to get distracted this time. The Monolith and the ship are usually close to each other, but the ship might be all the way around the planet from whatever base computer you got here with. There's our ship that's out of fuel. I'm actually going to hop into that one after we claim this ship.
Technology prepared.
We don't have to hop in and out of this one, but I can hop in here now and recharge the launch thrusters, then hop in this one, which should also be A-class, yeah. Recharge these launch thrusters. Oh, you know what? I don't need to. We don't need to recharge the launch thrusters. Let's just go scrap this ship. Space station is pretty close by. Fortunately, we were just on the other side of the planet. So if you wanted to do this one at a time, you could do that too, because the ships are right downstairs from the space station. But I find collecting a bunch of them at a time is probably easier, especially since we don't have unlimited inventory here. In fact, what I might do is hop out of that ship there, call in the Corvette, and try to send some stuff over. Because we have slots for those on the ship already. They're not taking up space there. And then that ship's gone, so I'll have to call in. Whoops. Oh, any of these ships. Let's start at the end here. Probably a C-class that we just got. Yeah. We go over to this terminal here. We get salvage. 16 million units for the work we just did. So that'll give us like subatomic regulators, spool of nano cables. Those stack to 50. These stack to 50. This is going to be the problem piece for us. Plus these are going to be the problem piece for us. So we might need to actually start selling stuff. I do want to scrap this Corvette, this Explorer too. Let's sell stuff between scraps for the moment, just to gain some inventory space here. Don't need the bones. I do want that. I don't need suspicious packet goods. We could have opened it and probably got more value out of it, but I'm not too interested in that. Those I want to keep. Okay, what about in the ship? There's nothing in the ship. Right. Because it's our Explorer. So we have a few inventory slots. I can't get rid of these until we leave the expedition. And I already have too many S-classes to fit out, so I don't know what we're going to do about those. We're probably just going to delete them. There's probably no point in collecting C-class upgrade modules here. Alright, scrap. Only 3 million for this hunk of junk we started with. 16 million for the one that took 10 minutes to get. Not even 10 minutes. There's more nano cables, another C-class module. If we get the same ones, they'll stack. There's that. Okay. Our Corvette appeared. That's perfect. Let's see. Send that over to the Corvette. We're going to get storage augmentations from scrapping ships now and then. Any of these on there? Yeah, we can send the carbon. We can send the sodium. The ferrite dust. And the silica powder. Nice. And now some of this stuff might stack better. We can maybe scrap a couple at a time. The C-class modules are really going to be a problem here. There we go. Alright, let's call in another interceptor. Begin salvage. 29 million. Excellent. Inventory. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Lots of slots left. Stuff stacked. Worked out beautifully. Alright, next ship is the Corvette, apparently, so we gotta keep switching. That's fine. Interceptor. Salvage. 20 million for this one. This must be the B class. Or it's a really high slot C class. It was a C class. We got an extra hyperdrive module there. We could be checking each time A class for this one, so we'll get an A class upgrade module. 42 million units for this. Nice. And I think that is our last. Okay, we have the exotic. I am going to scrap the exotic. It'll get us an S-class module. I only repaired the engine so we could call it in at a space station. 9 million, it's better than our Explorer. I'm more interested in the S-class modules than I am in the rewards. Like that shield, 3 S-class modules. We got some of these as well. Our Corvette got called in. Send those over. I want to keep that last interceptor so that I can go find more interceptors to scrap. But that's going to be my life for the next 2 days of playing over the weekend on this save, and then eventually, sometime on Sunday, I'll be recording one more, even though this is already recording so far in advance, it's ridiculous, but I'm going to do it. I really want to get this thing out of the expedition while the expedition's live, even if you guys won't be watching it while the expedition is still live. Alright, let's sell those. Sell, may as well sell these. We could bring them out and sell them, but we get all our money directly. So let's just sell them here. 72 million. Indium scraps, recycled circuitry, nano cables, all gone. I have 3 more of these. I can go get more too by fighting some more Sentinels. And yeah, it's doing pretty good. One more thing we'll show you since we're here on the space station. This way. Is the player base list here for Itoig Bifor, which is the first star system you can get to if you don't improve your hyperdrive range at all with your starter explorer. This is where you'll get sent. Base list. So these are the only ones available here. Down near the bottom, there's an Echo camp. I think this might be the one where I put down that marker. There is two starships marked. I can't see them now, but they're here somewhere. Well, there's another A-class multi-tool. This is where we first got our multi-tool at. So this is the Echo base camp we put the base near, I think. It would be on this planet here, but if you don't see the ship in the thumbnail, it's probably not. That's the person's Corvette. Well, what I advise then is to exit out of the game and back into the game a couple of times here. So you'll see a different list of bases. Apparently the bases are in instances and you can't see all of them all the time, which I find very interesting because there was definitely in this system when I got here 2 marked A-class Sentinel Interceptors. And I'll be scrapping that last one we have for another 40-ish million before we leave. But I'm going to grab a couple more with the parts I've got on me back down on that planet, and we'll come back next time to leave the expedition. But until next time, have a good time.